I mean, we had nothing to do with that. That was them, basically, I guess, I mean, we want to call it a parody or whatever. You had Weird Al was doing a bunch of different things and all that, taking records and flipping it. So it became a huge plus for us, because it just it gave us so much life on MTV. And at the time, like MTV, they were playing hip hop, but to be able to get through with them actually, and the jocks that's on there, on Yo MTV Raps having their own version of your record, it just made it that much bigger and that much of a priority inside of the building because they were doing a song, the guys that worked there, and basically the promo of their station was our record. So I don't think you can get any, bigger than that or ask for anything bigger than that.
For sure. Sorry, just remind me of the timeline. So I know O.P.P came out in 91. This song came, the remix was it 93? I don't remember.
It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been
Yeah.
93. It had to
Anyway,
be close to it.
yeah, it
It's
had to be
probably,
closer.
I would say 92 because O.P.P was September 91 when it like officially came out. It came out in the summer. But when it actually came out in no, or maybe the album, no, O.P.P was June, I think. The album might have been September.
According to my
Anyway, but
notes.
it was it was
Okay,
it
good.
was the fall, it was the summer and the fall. So going into 92, it had to be 92 that they did it.
According to my notes, O.P.P came out in August 91. But that's
Right.
Wikipedia. But, But
Yeah.
anyway, so for those who don't know, back in the day, in the early 90s, Yo MTV Raps was like the CNN of hip hop. If you wanted to look for the latest song that dropped, you tune into Yo MTV Raps. Now, and this is during the golden era of hip hop. Now, as someone that was present during that era, talk to us, explain to those who are not familiar the impact of having Yo MTV Raps for hip hop artists during that period.
Like I just said, I
Mm,
mean, it was huge. It was mainstream. It was really like the I mean, I don't think it was any other show that was bigger than that, obviously, because
mm,
it was so mainstream. And it had a bunch of eyeballs. And for that to get into all of the household, I mean, it was in every household basically. And as soon as you came home from school, it was on. So everybody was watching it. Everybody, couldn't wait to see it. And to have us be a part of it, it was crazy. But the culture, as a culture, I mean, for the culture as a whole, it was huge because, it was another door that we had to break through. And it took a minute to break through, but we broke it down. And I mean, we continue to break barriers, but that one was a big one. And I mean, MTV meant a lot, especially like I said, especially for the culture.
mm,
It
mm.
meant a lot. And I mean, even the jocks. I mean, much love to, Ed Lover, Dr. Dre, Todd One, what's the other guy name? Was another guy on there too. God, his name.
EJ, your
Oh,
mic is terrible.
yeah, yeah. Fat Five Freddy was definitely on there. Yeah, shout out to Fat Five Freddy up. I'm talking about even with the MTV Raps. It was
Played the mailman. I forget his name though.
yeah, yeah, it was another guy, yeah, with Todd One and all those guys. I forgot his name. Dark skinned guy. I forgot his name. But yeah, much love to them, man. Because and the thing is, it's just like it gave us an outlet, man. It gave us an outlet, and a place that we could get into a bunch of different households, especially even for the commercial side, because you had us that had like video music box, especially if anybody, I mean, for all of us that's on the East Coast, we had video music box. We had different things like that was going on, and I'm sure everywhere else everybody had a local video show, but that one was a national syndicated show, and it allowed it to commercialize hip hop and allow hip hop to spread its wings as well.
Mm, mm. Shout out to MTV. Sorry, Yo MTV Raps, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that program was cancelled prematurely. 95, I believe it was cancelled.
Yeah, I always point to clean rap kind of opening up a wider, broad mainstream audience for hip hop. Like Kid Play with the movies. You got Hammer, of course, with the large sales, and I always contribute that with um, Fresh Prince of Bel Air too. A lot
Yeah.
of people realize that he played a lot of hip hop records on primetime TV, and O.P.P was one of those records. How
Yeah.
did you hearing that on Fresh Prince? I can actually
Yeah,
see the scene now
I
too.
think that was the scene where he was washing a car or something, right?
Yeah, he had just bought
Yeah,
a
I
car
think
without no
he was
insurance,
watching he was watching the car or something. Yeah.
and
I mean,
Jeffrey
and
was
that's what I'm
rapping it.
saying, man. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, man. Like at that point, man. Like it was just like T Money. Yup, T Money. That's his name. It was T Money.
That's it, T Money. Yeah.
Yeah, T Money. But yeah, man, like especially like you said, to see those classic shows like that now, and to even be on those shows like Living Color, to be able to do those shows, man, and to have those outlets and all those different things like that, man, and to have your music play in it, and to even to this day, to still for sporting events and for these movies and for these television shows, to even still include it from Walmart to on down, to still include our music in their commercials, man, and these television shows to put it in there, like especially like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like you said, man, like it just shows the diversity also of hip hop, and that's why I say when I say about what MTV meant. You know, MTV allowed it to get into a bunch of different households that opened the doors for it to be safe for a lot of those people to even get those type of situations from the Fresh Prince, and like you said, to the Kid and Place to be able to do their thing and to be able to get into movies and different things. It opened up doorways, man. It really did. MTV did well. I'm not gonna say MTV. I'm gonna say Yo MTV Raps did.
Once again, shout out to Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. All right, so thank you for that question, Beats. We're gonna move on to the next
Yeah.
one. All right, check this out.